as they lead the Kings by 2. Here's Fox. Already has a couple of threes. That turnover there. Here comes Lillard in transition. Dame Lillard is on the board.
Interesting group on the floor for the Kings right now. Harrison Barnes at the table to check in as Dame Lillard knocks down a very Dame Lillard shot.
Look at Damian. Stand right with Damian Lillard, making life tough on him.
Man, that is great defense, and that is a future Hall of Famer.
When you're getting those reps and the opportunity. And now he's so versatile, he can handle off.
Yep.
They bring Dame off the staggered screen at the top. He takes it right to the rack and scores on Sabonis.
Getting the screen from Nurkic. On the kick out. Sharp takes his time. Rebound. Lillard somehow gets it underneath.
Came into camp, Kevin, this year as you see a nice pass from Nurk to Dame.
Dame sizes up Ayton as he sinks into the paint and then floats one up and in.
Slips a pass to D.A. off that elbow, left that leaner short.
Yeah, he normally makes that shot. I thought he rushed it a little bit.
Lillard, pull-up three on the way. Strokes it from downtown.
Good one-on-one defense from Shaedon Sharpe in transition, and that's something that caught Coach Billups' eye as well, is the fact that Shaedon has done a terrific job on the ball. Oh, yes.
Sidestep triple for Lillard.
Even when they have the advantage defensively in transition, they still just take the foul. Good drive right there from Dame.
Trying to shoot. Trying to get the Blazers late in the shot clock. Lillard's a long way from home. Spinning, step back for 2. Rattled it in. Oh, he's so good with that clock running down. Under a minute remaining. Lillard goes to work. Steps out for 3. He's got some oxygen out there. They can't do that. They open the door to Dame. Differential of about 6 between the clocks. Dame between the wickets. Stop and start dribbling. Shake and bake fade.
Oh! Woo! Dame picked up Devin Booker, but then Josh was running to a help position, not realizing Craig had just popped up behind the three-point line.
Dame 28 in the first half. No sweat. Suns a lead of 5. 5 minutes gone by here in the third. Lillard does step back. Oh, yeah! Over here to Lillard. Dame works across the arc. Booker on his hip. Challenges Ayton with a teardrop off the window. What a beauty. Oh, man, was that a beauty. Blazers with possession. 5 minutes left. Dame moves on Booker. Goes into the body to lay it up and in.
41 points.
Yeah, don't look for that.
Credit. Yeah, the other night.
Don't look for that to continue.
Here he goes down the middle, wants to see it go through the basket, and it does with the quick move right to the rim.
When he walks into the practice facility, said he always has a smile on his face. He's just one of those guys that just makes people feel good, makes the team feel good, makes the letter O feel good when he's attacked.
With his ability to elevate, makes scoring a little bit easier.
And again in transition, the Lakers, but quickly at the other end, a three-point opportunity for who else? Dame Dollar.
Troy Brown Jr. steps in for the Lakers. 6'7" wingman out of Oregon, now in his second year. Lillard's free throws off. Back tap by Grant, right back to Dame, and a chip shot from there of about 16 feet for Lillard.
You just saw a moment ago on the boards to keep it alive. Lillard on its way. Down it goes for Lillard. Nunn tries to dump it in for AD. That's a good play by Eubanks. He read it well and just kind of got right in front of him. Portland comes back the other way. Lillard, 3, nothing but net.
Just continue to struggle from behind the arc.
Lillard all the way, lay it up and in. After starting ice cold, Simons, Grant, good ball movement. Down goes Beverly, and down the bucket goes from Damian Lillard. In the game, Lillard gets knocked down. Boy, it's Lonnie Walker chasing him all over the gym. Lillard, baseline, perfect. Mid-range magic for Dame Lillard. Los Angeles Lakers.
LeBron was setting the table the last few times down. Now somebody else has to set the table.
Trying to unbreak the tie, and he does just that. Josh Hart play heavy minutes with his team this year. Lillard, count if it goes, it counts, and 1. Second half belonging to the Lakers so far, and they finish.
That's the guy they better be on to finish.
Lillard all the way to the hole. Timeouts left. Each team with 3, so we might have a long last 4.5 minutes. Cutting Lillard there to score. Wow. 1.5% from downtown.
Got Lonnie Walker on Damian Lillard.
Ball step back by Lillard. Beautiful. With an opportunity to perhaps win the game. Remember, it was Simons who won the game against Phoenix. He rises and fires and scores! Damian Lillard. Yeah, that's what he's saying. It's game time.
In and out, and the rebound recovered by Damian Lillard. He'll squeeze between defenders, go right to the rim and lay it in as he slithers by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
The defender, I think it was Gordon that time, went vertical. Good.
Nice pass inside, Nurkic.
Defense has been very solid for a long time.
Outside mishandles, but brings it up, adjusts in midair, and drills a 3, no problem. Dame comes to it, drives it, goes at Jokic, draws the foul, and one with a high kiss off the glass.
Do you have a favorite?
Yesterday.
That was a favorite?
That was crazy.
Weren't they all crazy?
Come from 7 back with 2 minutes left. Damian Lillard, turnaround three-pointer, good. Wow.
That wasn't bad defense from Anthony. He made Gordon have to take a lot of dribbles to get to that shot.
Dame jets right back into the lane and hangs and hunts and scores. Eubanks at the cup bothers him. Dame change of pace, dribble drive, explodes to the rim and laid it in with the left hand. Justice is served, and here comes Lillard the other way. Hesitates, drives it, leans, scores at the buzzer with a left-hand scoop. High five and Landon with a look, pumping up the chest, flexing it half. And part of the equation was the emergence of Highland last year as a rookie. Damian Lillard now trying to emerge. Outside of Dame, catch and shoot 3. Bingo! Jimmy Butler long strides into the lane off balance. Jeremy Grant with a rebound. Here he comes. He's got Dirk on his right. He's got Dame on the far side of the gym. One dribble adjustment for 3. Ripped it.
Lillard guarded by Butler. Outside to Grant. Topside Nurkic. 3 on the shot clock. Lillard. Oh man, what a quick release. He just did. The Heat up by 14, their largest lead. Lillard, well, he gets 3 back quickly.
And he does not.
10 triples in the first half. Blazers looking for the tie. They get it on a Lillard layup.
Hornets can tie with a 3. Book night. Bad pass picked off by Simons. Lillard ahead of the pack. Lillard can score anywhere on the floor. Book night. Clean block by Eubanks.
Wow, he covered some ground.
Corner 3, Lillard. Damian Lillard. Lillard. Damian Lillard.
Goodness.
One of the best of all time. Lillard. Damian Lillard. Now in his 11th NBA season. Chance for a 3-point play. Hornets lead by 4. Damian Lillard back into the game. Waits for the screen. Oh, man, are you kidding me? He got fouled shooting a 3. This could be back-to-back times down the floor. Hornets' last basket came at the 7:09 mark of this third quarter.
And Lillard.
Oh, my goodness. Damian Lillard from 38 feet. Watford, Walker, Sharp, Lillard, and Hart playing together. Lillard. Uh-oh. Back-to-back 3s, Damian Lillard. Birthday boy.
You're talking about Grant knows 18, but Nurkic is a guy that's wonderful in screen roll, can pass, can rebound. There's Lillard.
Damian Lillard, his first points of the second half.
At home so far this year, the Mavs are 5-1. They won 29 home games last year.
But they've won a lot of close games here, too. The Mavericks have. A lot of them gone down to the wire. And
Again, it feels like another big hit as Portland was starting to nurture the lead. Here's Lillard making it from the baseline. Portland, a high turnover team, over 16 a game, 5th most in the league. Lillard down the lane, absorbs some contact, and finishes. In the last 3 games, Dinwiddie is that dude. 16 threes in the last 3 games. Lillard in the lane, scores. It's a 1-point game. Grant double teams. Wow. And it is Lillard. How about double teaming Jeremy Grant, who's been so good tonight. 19 points for Wood tonight in 23 minutes, but fouls out at 25 minutes. It's Portland who has responded. Dallas scored 9 in a row to go in front, but Portland with 5 in a row to retake the lead.
Heat just a bit out of sync in their secondary transition there. Want to allow a little bit more space where they can draw 2 defenders.
That's good. Bothered by Nurkic, can't control. Hart will busts out of the pack into the lane. Outside sets up Dame for 3. Got it. Lillard trailing for 3. Hart finds him.
The Blazers got what they wanted out of it, a steal, but couldn't convert.
Miami by 2, minute and a half left. Dame a burst coming off the high screen into the lane, lays it up and in as he wedges his body on body. Heat have not found the range in their previous 4 games, but they can. They've got guys historically that have done it. He's done it a few times. A 2-pointer for Lillard.
Butler's preparing to launch for the shot. Nurk leaves the ground, and Adebayo was able to sneak in behind that.
Boy, Lillard really needed to work for that one as Caleb Martin was turning the dribble. I do. I like a physical game, and you're going to get it with these 2 squads.
Yep.
Here's Nurk, challenged by Butler. Lillard tees up a triple.
Yeah.
If he gets lit, and you know at some point he will. Giving to Claxton. Watanabe elevating way off. Rebound to Eubanks. Dame strolls into a triple and flushed it.
We'll see if that changes at some point throughout the flow of this game.
Dame hesitates off the screen, goes strong at Claxton, laid it in. That little hesitation dribble. 7 seconds for Dame. Dame, a burst with a left hand into the lane. Goes right at 2 defenders and laid it up and in as he skies by Joe Harris on a left-hand finish to leave him laughing. And now Durant starting to look for his. 9 attempts for Durant. Dame, step back 3. Yes, sir, he rattled it in.
That was a strong step back. That was a big hop.
Someone taking a shot they shouldn't have or not taking one that they should have. He addressed it, and that's something we need in the NBA. He helps us apply our skills to our role.
9 to shoot. Lillard changes direction just like that and laid it in with a left hand. Man, that was quick.
Yeah, lightning.
Lillard maneuvers over to get it. Royce O'Neal right with him. Dame puts a left-hand dribble and blows by him to lay it home. Brilliant move. While Simmons is in the vicinity and watches. Dame backs, turns, spins, flicks it up and in. An electric play by Lillard. Who turned on the Jets. He's got 23 tonight. Just glowing numbers. 55% from 3 on the road trip.
Awesome.
Lillard, close one up and in. Draws the contact. David Guthrie says the bucket's counting, and he's heading to the line.
Official here is explaining to Coach Billups something. Not totally sure what he said, but looked like he just said it hit the top, bounce back in.
Meanwhile,
Dame's getting to the bucket.
Strong left hand. 18 assists on 20 field goals made. Dame slants into the lane. A scoop on the run will go. Bassie tampered with it. Goaltending the call.
Early returns are really, really good. Shout out to Mike Schmitz and Joe Cronin and his group on the scouting job there.
Yeah. He's more than a leaper. He's got just an excellent jump shot. Makes a move between defenders, draws defenders out to him. Hart driving kick. Dame sets his feet. 3 in the air. Got it. Damian Lillard. And the crowd looking for an eruption. Dame works on the length of Bates. Gianna backs him off. A jumper rattling around and falling in. 14 fouls on San Antonio. Lillard initiates the offense. Handoff from Grant. A 3 up and in!
See, now they made him mad.
Second half of play with some success. Forcing Dame to turn different directions. That time he negotiates successfully in there for the easy right-hander. 10 to shoot now for Lillard. Working the hash mark, crossover, slants, 15-footer away. Got it! And and the foul. Damian Lillard. Let's see those pipes. Of the Dominican. Lillard slants in, high running right-hander up and in. He arced it beautifully over Gobert.
Focusing on Damian Lillard, who was on that left wing. And that's ways that Dame gets teammates open without even having the ball in his hands.
Dame a step back, drilled it, and he got hammered right in. Winslow. Lillard working on Rivers. They open up the floor for him. He drives it into the lane. Arcs a high one over Reed off the window. Beautiful move.
Making a crossover move to create space and get his shot off.
13 at half for Edwards. Dame comes off a Nurkic screen to his left, firing and drilling a three from above the break.
And everybody standing and watching, and some movement will be good. Good cut from Jeremy along the baseline.
7 to shoot, step back over Anderson. Good, Damian Lillard doesn't seem to be bothered at all by length on him. Simons has a step into the lane, running right-hander. That's short, grabbed his own miss. Outside to Grant, on to Dame, hesitates, then elevates for three. Got it! Damian Lillard rolls in a triple. Simons waiting for Lillard to come up out of the weeds. He's got Nurkic with him on a screen. He goes at Gobert, blows by from the left side, right-hand scoop off the window. Lillard. I got to know who's top two. Out of the corner, the inbound. Lillard leads back and drills another three.
Hill and Donovan Mitchell are right there with him, and only Steph Curry is better with 13 different times he's done that this season.
Edwards bothered by Eubanks on the attack, and that leads to a Lillard pull-up and transition.
The Blazers don't come out of some of those timeouts in that look, and it throws the opponent off, especially when the defensive possession ends a little differently than it started. I guess that's why their guards don't get their shots blocked often. They can do stuff like that.
Powered up, 8 to shoot. Dame outside, feeling it, floats it. Got another one! A deep one this time for Damian Lillard. Dame a quick burst into the lane to the glass to the promised land for the scoop and the score. Russell goes over the top of that screen. Eubanks rolls out to Dame. He's on the weak side, firing another three up and in.
That's great basketball.
Blazers on the road to San Antonio tomorrow for a game on Wednesday night. Here's Dame again, sidestepping to his right, making the adjustment, fluttering another three ball up and in.
Not to take the shot while being wide open. Okay, now Russell stepped up. The pass.
Winslow finds Lillard, releasing before Naz Reid could get in the zip code, and he nails another triple.
That they're first in opponent's blocks per game.
Russell into the air, Harkless trying to get in the way, coughs it up. Winslow the other way to Lillard. Pull up three in transition. Got it! Wow! Damian Lillard!
Behind every Dame attempt right now. Everybody wants to see him make another one. Good defense, Drew.
Well, Eubanks all over the place.
Dame.
Here's Hart off to Winslow. Dame to the rack, laying up and in. Damian Lillard with 38. Cross-court pass. Grab on McDaniels. Catch and shoot triple no. Nurkic with a rebound. 13 boards for Nurk tonight. Dame will bring it the other way.
He's open now.
Deep three. Got another one. Damian Lillard. Blazers trying to keep the pressure on the Timberwolves. Dame off the screen. Deep one. Got it. Up top.
You know, we've seen games where sometimes Dame has caught the ball, and because he's made up his mind to not go crazy early, he'll facilitate. But the mind has been made up since the first quarter.
Winslow with the ball, left it nicely for Lillard. Hardaway turned Lillard away on a baseline drive, and now a shot clock buzzer beater is good. It's a long two. Wow. Reggie Bullock has gone into the game, so has Christian Wood. We got Dinwiddie and Powell out, and Lillard with an off-balance shot, and it's going to count with a foul.
Getting below the free throw line is where Timmy.
Rattle home three by Lillard. I mean, that's the guy to go to right now if you want an assist.
Yeah, absolutely. Good basketball play, though, that time by Kimba.
Drive, Lillard, score, Lillard.
He got his momentum.
On the move, it's Lillard. Shaden Sharp right back to him. 12-0 Dallas run comes to an end on a scoop to the hoop.
Yeah, that's a tough finish. It was still challenged. He made that look easier than it was.
Step back three, Lillard. Oh, boy.
He's going to try to take it over.
25-21 Nuggets. Now Lillard try it again, scores again.
See, if the guard gets in on that pick and roll up top and stops, you're just done. Portland relying on his own defense, and Lillard splits, and the Nuggets discombobulated on that defensive series. 50% or more. He had 24 on Tuesday in the win over Memphis. Now Lillard down the lane, and he's too quick on that.
Yeah, if you play fat or below him, he's too quick and got too many handles.
5th rebound for Hart, who averages 8 per game. Lillard knocks in a tough shot.
That's pretty good defense and just a great shot by an all-star. Not a lot of movement.
Nuggets by 1. 3:15 to go. Lillard. And that's too easy. Lillard and Portland now has its first lead of the evening. KCP, Lillard right by him. Tries to dunk. Hart the rebound. Now corner 3 is good, and that's offensive hustle by Josh Hart. Lillard's an Iron Man. He plays 37 minutes a game. Always one of the league leaders. Now Lillard way out. Lillard.
They just gave him that layup.
Little floater, no. Eubanks the rebound. KCP got hit in the head. Lillard for 3. They got it again.
That's great defense, and that's just
sidesteps for 3. Missed it. And Mike Malone calls for Aaron Gordon. Lillard, tough shot. Wow.
And this could be 6 on Nurk.
Beautiful there. I mean, looked like an Olympic triple jumper coming through the lane.
Lillard threw 2. He'll score 2. Another foul, and it's on Garuba. It's his 3rd already for the Blazers, and the conclusion of the old Texas Triangle. You don't see that very often these days. 25, 30 years ago, teams would come into Texas as Lillard knocks down the 3 and would... Rockets have to be aware of where Simons is at all times. Lillard off balance for 3.
Damian Lillard, that is too easy for him.
Rockets have to be aware of where Simons is at all times. Lillard off balance for 3.
Damian Lillard, that is too easy for him.
Another pass deflected. Another pass picked off.
You got to watch the basketball around Portland, man. They are...
Lillard wide open from the corner.
Not going to take anything for granted here.
Got his starters in. Simons. Lillard. That didn't take long.
At his age, he's strong. I wonder if he still does it. Tough for big middle squad, I'll tell you that much.
Around, and then down.
Never put that ball back in his right hand. Beautiful lefty scoop.
Lillard gets it back. It's the floater.
He has 2 or 3 of the best dunks this year that the league has seen. I mean, just absolutely phenomenal. I had a put-back dunk in LA last week. I could not believe it when I saw it.
Simons comes away with it as Sohan is still on him. Backdoor cut, Lillard.
Yeah, those are the ones you want to prevent there.
Because he said it was 86-82, 83-79.
Right.
He goes, one of the least watched finals in NBA history because it was 2 great defensive teams slugging it out.
Looks like
Keldon.
Looks like they're going to let him play a little bit tonight.
Oh, you don't leave him. Well, there's the first mistake at Pop. 12 in the shot clock for Lillard. Started by Jones. Again, trying to guard the baseline, Lillard.
And then there's not much you can do about that one. You never get tired of watching that. The perfect rotation, high release, thing of beauty.
Lillard just worked that Nurkic screen any way he wanted. He finally got an opening.
Well,
Spurs with 40 and 6:26 to go. Offense is all right, but you've got to do something about the other end as Lillard gets to the rim again.
Honestly, I know they know what they're doing.
Player returns from injury.
Yeah, I mean, I figure, like you warm a guy up, you want to keep him warm. That's why I kind of agree with Russell Westbrook. Next thing Jeremy Sohan's going to have to learn is to deny, because Lillard gave the ball up and he allowed him just to get right back.
Great
great defensive effort, and the Spurs still come out of it with a bucket. Cut it to 4 again.
Yeah, I mean, 2 weeks ago, our guys get down 19. It ends up being a 30-point game.
Jones trying to stay with Lillard the best he can.
Yeah, and I was going to say right now, scoring is not the problem.
Bassey with 4 and 5 rebounds. Guarding Nurkic here, backdoor cut. Lillard making it look so easy tonight. Inside, outside. A little bit earlier this evening. Did not score. Lillard on the back door, and Damian Lillard from Nurkic now has 37.
The stretchers and everything. It's Lillard from the outside. Damian Lillard, 39% of the season. Back into that back-to-back. 31 points in the season. Lillard for 3. Automatic. Just remarkable the kind of shooting that he has shown. 5 threes Saturday, 2 more tonight. Can't leave Lillard open, and Damian Lillard is 4-3 in the first half. Just lethal from the outside.
Great job here.
Major bench production Saturday night. Production again. Lillard, little flyby action, sidestep, and he rattles it home. Damian Lillard.
He was basically the only one up there that could get up there.
Second bucket, and there is Damian Lillard. Another 3, his 6th of the night.
Thanks, Chris. I was able to catch up with Thunder assistant coach Dave Bliss at halftime. Talk about the Thunder's defense so far in this one. He told me that the team's doing a really good job of pursuing screens so far in this game.
They're trying to wrap up this game.
Winslow, the trigger man, to Lillard. Lillard going for the 2 on the reverse, and he spun it home. And it's a 121-121 game with 3.2 seconds. The ball is in the hands of Lillard. He'll move quickly, charges right down the lane. Oh, what a reverse for Damian Lillard to put Portland back on top. See Isaiah Joe moving away from the basketball. Shea dribbled it off of his foot. Here comes Lillard, put his head down, and the speed gets him to the cup.
In the pregame show, I was talking about that very thing. Shea, who's cooler, Frosty the Snowman or SGA? In a second, I'm going to tell you who I went with. In the evolution of the game is where it is today, folks. It is really an amazing sport to watch.
The road trips are coming. Get ready. There's a big one in January.
Thunder had a big one to start this month, too. They were gone away from Baycon for 2.
Portland has led pretty much throughout this game. Lillard weaving his way to the cup for the left-handed layup. That's why those 3-for-1 voting days are so important. Lillard, sidestep 3. That's his second sidestep 3 of the night. And Damian Lillard now into double digits with 12 points. Has not done anything in the fourth quarter. Kenrich defending. Lillard slithers around him and gets the bounce.
And Grant has the rebound.
Important that you get back, because this team gets into their scoring mode early, Chris, just like that. Play at this pace and still being comfortable with what they're doing. Back cut, nice dime there by Nurkic.
Lillard from Simons, too strong. Long rebound out to Grant. Lillard wants it again. He'll shoot it again and hit this time. Shooting just 29% from behind the arc. Second year out of Oregon. And Lillard got it. It's a 1-point game. And then next Friday and Saturday, a back-to-back. Atlanta with Trae Young on Friday, Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies here a week from tomorrow. Lillard got there. So now Hield and Halliburton have made threes as Lillard got in the lane.
But you asked the right question. I'll say that.
Lillard back in, Nembhard back in, and Lillard puts it in.
35-23 over the Patriots. Fourth quarter action, 4:01 to go. Here's Lillard in the paint. And just defensively a good job there. Sharp sets a screen. He'll roll. Jabari Walker also checking in as that bucket is good. That angle right there, Jack Cam.
I love it.
We're getting it sponsored, by the way, Jack Cam.
No, it's a great teaching
Lillard.
point. They're stuffed with really good job.
3. Damian Lillard. Lillard into the front court. Crossover. Lillard in the lane. Shot goes up. Good. On to Milwaukee and then Minnesota. And Lillard gets right to Simons. Here's Lillard. Lillard driving. And he's just that good. Puts it up. He's got 33. Jack. Lillard. Off the bounce. Corner 3. No, Lillard. 7:20 to go here in the fourth. Raptors in an 8-point game. They've dropped 7 of 8. Here at home. Count it. And the foul. Foul on OG.
That's a bonus.
Shot doesn't go. Raptors are 30th in the league in three-point percentage. Lillard, 10-point game. Nurkic, here's Lillard, turns, fires 3, good. Tap, 3 doesn't go. Here's Lillard, deep 3. He's got that range, as you know.
Josh Hart on the roll. Cycle it back out to Simons. Lillard thought about the 3 and sidestepped for the triple.
Third best three-point shooting team in the league. Bench production, 30th in the league in bench points are the Blazers. So if you get the bench production you've been getting as Damian Lillard knocks down a fadeaway jumper.
Josh Hart and Lillard, they know the clock. There's the 2 for 1. He rails the 3. And I don't know my voice carried to that extent.
They're like, yeah, we're not shooting enough threes. That's what they interpret what you said as.
Lillard, what a finish. Anthony Simons, his 3 off, long rebound. Batted out to Lillard. And Dame cashes in from deep. Walker that high screen. Double screens for Lillard. Oh, you can't stop that. It's just fantastic. This is kind of a danger zone right now. Portland gets up double figures, and Lillard right to the rim with 30. Dame sizing up Klay Thompson. Step back 3. He is that good. 26. Had to get it out of Lillard's hands. Lillard down the lane again to flip it up and in with the left hand.
He got the advantage on the backdoor cut. That's where he got the separation. Just kept going out to the three-point line.
Lillard down the lane. They challenged him, scored anyway. You know, Dante on those 2 misses. Lillard again, floating it up and in, and that stops the Warrior run.
And Looney's a pretty good decision maker once he gets the ball rolling.
Lillard's got Ty Jerome. Getting in the lane with the runner.
Remember that run that he went on at the end of the third quarter? He's like just took over the game.
Lillard.
There's Dame Dollar.
1 for 2. 1-point lead. 4:30 to go in this third quarter. Lillard driving and scoring again. he was caught in 4K. 5.5 to go in this third quarter. Lillard driving and finishing. Wolves back up by 3. Lillard driving. Oh, nice move to get to the rim. Lillard. Little step back. Got a tray. Great defense from Rivers.
Yeah, you can't play any better defense than that.
Simons is going to check in with his 5 fouls next dead ball. Lillard driving and got the foul plus the bucket. 4-point game right now. Wolves close the quarter on a 9-4 run. Lillard, matter of time.
Cavs don't want to play freedom. You have to rebound the ball and play good defense to do that.
Lillard comes and gets it. He doesn't hesitate. And Damian Lillard is feeling it early. He has 8 quick points in 2+ minutes.
In the front court, he is covered by Mitchell. Nurk finds Dame. Beautiful pass. Dame on the move, laid it in.
That really was a great pass from Nurk. Played a cat and mouse on that. Rather than giving that full commitment and opening up the pass, he wanted to play 2 there.
Nurk on the handoff to Lillard. He'll turn face up, fire, and hit. A deep one for Damian Lillard. Great way to start. Blazers lead it here by 3 on the triple from Dame. Nurk up top. Dame turns the corner on LeVert. Flings it up and in with a right hand. Beautiful. Long board. That's up for grabs. Pick will go to get it. Leaves it for Dame. A flurry of moves. Off the screen from Nurk. 3 is up and in. Dame pops a deep one out of that corner, just inside the 3-point arc. Blazers lead it by 7 on the strength of Damian Lillard's 20. Dame will cycle it back outside. Nurk will screen. Dame off the action, crosses over, a blast to the glass, and lays it in. What an angle, Lamar. He took to the rim.
Cavs will head on to Minnesota tomorrow to complete this road trip against the Timberwolves. It has not been Donovan Mitchell's first half from the field. He's 1 for 6.
Yeah, he's not using his legs right. Everything's upper body.
Lillard to the basket.
Cleveland has had 3 players with at least 24 points in a game this season, and the only time that's happened.
Dame into the lane, comes off another fine screen, and lays this one in. The bucket is good.
You got to have that leadership courage.
22 for Allen. Dame splits a pair of defenders into the lane. He avoids Kevin Love and laid it in. Another gorgeous drive by Lillard. He has 35 tonight on 12 of 21 gunning.
Donovan Mitchell, he's waking up late, but he's on the dance floor.
Dame comes off the pick into the lane to the glass, laid it in. That has not been good news all night for Cleveland. Dame drags Allen in deep, and then outside it's LeVert. To no avail. The step back has been there all night long. 30 points for Lillard. Mitchell with 26. Dame the other way. Head and shoulder on LeVert. Into the lane to the glass. Challenges Allen. Laid it home. Here comes Lillard the other way. Dame between defenders into the lane. He knifes in and lays it in with a left-hander on the retreating Jared Allen. Dame waiting for Nurk to rejoin the fray. Nurk will rush, roll away. Dame will elevate a 3. Oh, dead solid, perfect. Dame off the screen, into the lane, explodes to the rack, and finger roll it up and in. Magnificent play by Lillard. Blazers looking to go 2 for 1. Dame spins inside, goes up and under Plumlee and lay it in beautifully with the right hand and a deft touch. And what a dance move that was to get there.
Out, you're communicating. Doesn't stop.
Dame off the screen, elevating for a 3. Boom, right down the kisser. Now we'll thunder out of backcourt with a dribble. Bouncing ahead to Lillard off the left hand. He'll lay it up and in on a hop.
They are doing normal offensive things that they would do for any of the other 3-point shooters to get Nurk to look. Hello.
Wow, that was a tough shot.
Nobody there to really get a body on Oubre. The Blazers at a disadvantage on that play.
Dame step back in the paint, popped it up and in.
And now the coaches, they're yelling at Drew Eubanks to run up and come get involved in this action. So now next time, Drew might not have to be called to do that as Dame knocks down the triple.
Running back Carroll hard up the floor with the pick. Dame darts off the screen, is spun around by Bankero, count the bucket, and send a man to the line. Second foul on Bankero. Blazers 39%, Magic 50. Dame trying to get a bucket, does, going right at Mo Wagner on the blast. Works on Fultz. He steps back, outside. Damian Lillard trying to get something cooking here at the end of 3. Nails a triple. Here comes Dame again. He rolls by Wagner, elevates and packs it. Exerts his will. 11-point Orlando lead. 2:48 left in the third quarter. Dame accelerates off the screen and finger rolled it up and in, threading his way right into the paint. At 72-59 with 5.5 left here in the third. Dame operating. Step back from the baseline.
To this game with 26 makes from the three-point line, shooting it at 34%.
Lillard surveys the scene. Dame, sudden pull-up, poses back, and willed that one in. He's got 27. Dame fades off the screen set by Nurkic, drawing Carter out on him. He sidesteps him, drives it into the lane, switches right to left hand, and flutters it up and in. Orlando 9 of 17. They are functioning, and Franz Wagner just lighting it up at the bar with 15 of his 29 here in the fourth. Dame goes to work into the lane. Makes a beautiful move to negotiate Wendell Carter's body and lay it in. 6:45 remaining. Grant outside to Lillard. And he comes. Pumped it up and in. Dribble handoff to Hart. Slides in. Sets up Eubanks to swing to Dame. Has a step on Dinwiddie. Running right-hander up and in. Oh, he put it up there precisely where he needed to avoid McGee, who will miss free throws, misses them both. Dame the other way, comes off the Hart screen, turns the corner to the baseline, feathers one up and in. Crowd just settling in. Dame off the screen, drives it on Powell. Step back Jay, tumbles around the iron and in. This one off of the rim, collected by Simons. Good defense applied by Hart. He'll swing it outside to Dame now. Slants in, goes to the right hand. Laid it up and in on the reverse. A gorgeous move. Dame diagonal into front court to Simons. Drives it. Outside finds Dame trailing. Puts Bullock on his hip for three. Got it. Damian Lillard. Precision. 20 points. His second three hit of the night. To Grant. Up comes Damian Lillard. Spinning. Threading his way inside. Contact made on a foul. There's that art of seeking the contact you talked about, Michael. The G League was available when he was coming out of high school in Oakland, if he would play. Here's Lillard, a three, got it. Damian Lillard from long range. No hesitation there, baby. Lillard rises and scores. He has had a history of shooting that three extremely well. Dame into the lane. Zigzag dribble. Laid it up and in. Tough move by Lillard, who slips down there on the other end. Quick move off the high screen. Nurk into the lane. To Simons. To Hart. To Lillard. Sets. Fires. Three. Got it. Sensational movement of the basketball. Left here in the fourth. Dame looks at a double. Brings it back. Reassesses. Drives it right down the middle and laid it up and in. Looked like he was going to turn it over and just rolled it up and in. Dallas leading by one. Dame between defenders into the lane, scoops and scores. Magnificent play. Jeremy better than 40% shooting from three. Right now he's got Dinwiddie at 6'5" on him. Off it comes to Dame, working on Bullock. 9 to shoot. Drives it by. No help defense. He lays it in easily. Play a team that doesn't have the star in the lineup. He said anybody could hurt you. You just don't know. And Jason Kidd said the same thing. We're looking for a wild card or two. Blazers embark for Denver tomorrow with a game on Tuesday against the Ducks. Dame turns the corner into the lane, right to the glass, laid it up and in. Single coverage on Lillard. Wood comes over there to shut off the baseline. Dame has other ideas. He goes the other way and drills a three. He rejoins the flow. He's over in the corner as the Blazers now go back to work. Dame handling, step back outside. A three is good. Damian Lillard cranks in a triple. 3-0. Rebound grab by Hart. Damian Lillard will bring it out of backcourt. A quick move. Gets to the three-point arc. Wood was not in the vicinity, and Dame knocks it down. Back come the Blazers. Simons freezes Powell. Heads to the baseline. Dame outside. One dribble attack. Up and in with a triple. Dame turns. Has a man on his hip. Bullock got him from behind. Dame shoots and scores. One of the Blazers were 4 of 9. Jeremy Grant along with Yusuf Nurkic to start this fourth period. Dame off the screen, turns the corner, step back over Powell is good. would be a rookie move. Keon Johnson teaming right now with Lillard across the arc. Dame sets, fires the triple up and in. Lillard time. Ivy gets the pull-up and rattles off. Josh Hart in the lineup will bring it ahead. Bouncing to Dame, shoots through into the lane. High bank up and in.
Probably not going to help enough to eliminate Shaedon's leaping ability. So then defenders try to go underneath it. And Shaedon is a good three-point shooter. Gets the pass a time before from Dame for the three.
Dame, catch, shoot, drill it. A three straight away. And up, jumpers off, and Hart for the rebound. That's his 6th of the night. Dame a change of pace. Bay is no match for him when he gets the mojo going. I mean, right
doesn't
now.
Complain.
No, he's got it all going. Here's a nice rip from Lillard on the open floor. Drives it right to the rim to lay it in. Yusuf Nurkic's night is over, out with illness. He's headed to the locker room. He'd had the non-flu, or the non-COVID, I should say. Lillard in the holding pattern. Embiid way up at the top of the key. Dame goes right by him and laid it up and in. Good recognition where Embiid is. Fable working on Lillard. Playing that right hand, so Dame uses the left and takes it to the rim for the right hand jam. Dame sees two defenders coming out. They really shifted and have switched up a lot of the defensive sets. Nurkic, nice screen to spring Lillard.
Embiid was able to see over the top of the defense and beat the rotation with the pass.
Lillard off the screen, goes right at Embiid, and Embiid's one up and in. Embiid conceding that one, playing with 5 fouls, 103-98. Nurk, the steal, up the floor, sets up Dame. Wait for Maxey to fly by, comes off the pick for 3. Got it. Still a heartbeat. Blazers down here by 8 with 1:34 remaining. Harden averaging 11 assists a game. Simons, chest pass, Dame turns, shoots, scores on a 3-pointer.
Working very hard at both ends. Oh, nice move by Lillard. Taking contact. What a finish by Lillard.
Oh, that was a nice finish.
Tied at 5, nearly 3 minutes in. Eubanks setting the screen for a driving Damian Lillard.
Well, they set that screen high.
Bulls have always had problems with Grant in the paint, no matter where he's been.
He's having a really, really good year, too.
Lillard gets one off and starts off where he's been as of late, shooting red hot. White trying to stick with Damian Lillard. Late the shot clock, Vucevic helping. Lillard gets it on and hits again, 26 for Damian Lillard. Already, Dragic has 5 assists in 6 minutes. Got Ayo on Lillard, who takes a 3. He barely needs any space.
It's like one of his favorite spots on the floor when he shoots threes.
Oh, Lillard, the cross in the open floor past Dragic. Tough drive by Lillard. Wow, with the English.
That was a quick face-up move. Tell you what, that Cam Thomas is for real.
No kidding.
Hey, listen.
Ooh, Damian Lillard doing the thing that Damian Lillard does.
Struggling on offense here.
Lillard just out of control into traffic. Comes back out for a deep 3.
Wow.
Damian Lillard with 31 points. 4-point game, 9:20 to play. Here's Lillard. You got 3 Bulls out there trying to guard him, and he takes it in again and banks it home. DeRozan the foul and a chance at 3.
There's a switch.
Drummond trying to stick with Lillard, who knifes through, scores and a foul.
Yeah. Hey, he tried. They tried that time. Yeah. Stays in front of guys. He can play that switch. Ooh, almost got that one.
Ooh, yeah, you heard him scream out in frustration because then Lillard ends up with a 3.
By Brandon Clark to allow Jaren that baseline run.
Grizzlies no fouls to give. Underneath, Lillard lays it in. And the rebound to Trendon Watford. Lillard.
Early foul difficulty.
This Portland team is too good shooting free throws.
Yeah, exactly. 79% on the season. Lillard a fadeaway. It's still, even with that, it still stands true. A three for one possession here at the end of this third quarter for the Grizzlies. They'll get another shot. Lillard rises and hits. Lillard in the corner, 5 to shoot. Guarded by Brooks. Peels away. A step back by Lillard is in. 29 for Damian Lillard. Being left with a skeleton crew. Watford threw it up wildly. Lillard converts. But Jeremy Grant is not available to Portland. Grizzlies lead back to 10. A nice response by the Grizzlies. Lillard got the step. Yeah, we're used to seeing Portland in the black and red or something. You see the P and the X, and it's black, and we're right to. I mean, and the thing I told myself earlier is don't make that mistake tonight. Is Lillard. There's a 7-point possession. There it is. He's got 4, so he goes out. Zaire Williams is in. Williams is guarding Simons. Here's a Lillard 3. Yes, and a foul. A 4-point chance for Damian Lillard. Eubanks into his move. Lillard a fadeaway 3. That's in. Under 3 remaining in regulation. Jaren comes out. Eubanks bobbled it, got it back. Lillard hits a 3.
So he takes advantage of Damian Lillard there, and it's 25-20. Good guys.
One of the things MPJ talked about at shoot-around this morning was his willingness, as Damian Lillard takes it, they put together to predict who could win MVP this year.
All right, let's check in with Scott Hastings.
Hey, real fast, ever since Technicolor was discovered and developed.
From Jamal Murray, and an aggressive Jamal Murray, especially against this team, is always good for Denver's offense.
Now, long range, Portland, one of the better three-point shooting teams.
I don't disagree with that at all. When you make a couple free throws like that, your confidence skyrockets.
70-65.
Wow.
And another layup. The way that he can pass with either hand, shoot with either hand.
That's something that Coach Malone has talked about too with Jokic's defense, how he gets deflections and his hand-eye coordination is so good. So really it's on both ends of the
6 points and 5 rebounds. Lillard again, and he hits again.
They are a better team. They have better energy. They defend better. When they can defend, rebound, and run, that's when they're at their best.
Now Lillard going to try it again. That looks good. That's in there.
That requires the defense to space out so much more. It provides so many more lanes for Denver to drive and create.
Jokic has 11 points. Now Damian Lillard's wide open. They got out there late, and he bangs it in. Gordon picks up Lillard. Lillard blows by Jokic and lays it in.
When he drives and is able to put it in cruise control and decide what speed he wants to go, it's virtually unstoppable.
Damian Lillard with the left hand.
Coming out of halftime, MPJ and Joker combined for 34 points. They were 13 of 13 from the field, so those 2 misses were the first for MPJ.
Nuggets shooting 39.5% from 3. The Blazers are sinking. They're down to 36.5. And Lillard in the lane. Boy, so talented.
Good job Corey Kispert has been doing as of late.
Fadeaway jumper, free throw line extended by Lillard is good.
You got to get up. You cannot allow him to catch the ball 2 steps after half court and just launch it. Especially when you talk about the likes of Porzingis and Daniel Gafford catching the ball with 2 feet in the paint.
Here's Lillard driving on Abdia. Tough bucket, count it. Here's Lillard. Count the bucket off glass. 7 of 11 for the field, 24 points. Wizards lead back up now to 14. Lillard. Watched Anthony Simons get hot. He's starting to percolate as well. And what about the 190?
Oh, he's maybe 185. Soaking wet. But listen, he can shoot lights out. He was working with the former Wizards player, Dame Lillard, right now.
Abdia back into the game, guarding Lillard in the backcourt. Here's Lillard splitting 3 Wizards and getting to the basket. Blazers lead is 2. Here's Lillard with the left-hand lay-in. Damian Lillard with 27. Along with 6 assists, 8 rebounds for Kyle. Here's Lillard all alone to the basket for the left-hand lay-in.
Dame changes course on Wes Matthews, goes to the body of Lopez and glides to the glass to lay it in, and the Blazers pulled him in at 6.
It looked like a little confusion between the Blazers whether they were in man or zone because they totally lost contact of one of the most devastating shooters. Speaking of shooters.
Oh, wow, there's the logo.
Speaking of shooters.
You know, he waited this long to hit his first three-pointer.
Blazers the other way. Dame a quick move to wipe out Holiday. Turns the corner again with the left hand to lay it up and in. The key was the screen up top.
If they continue to do a good job taking the ball out of the hands of the Blazers' leading scorers, it's going to be Drew again out the middle having to make a play. Oh, he turned the corner.
Sure
there
did.
You go.
He sure did. He dusted Lopez. He's got 15 tonight to go with 9 boards, 7 assists. Dame off the screen, slithers in, and lays it up and in. That is the wily vet, Damian Lillard, going to the body of Giannis. Dame crosses over, scoots it right to left, right down the middle to lay it home. Blazers mustered 26 points in the second. That's been their highest scoring quarter so far. Here's Lillard outside for 3. Got it. Oh, for him. He was particularly susceptible on that end. Here comes Dame. He's just a step quicker here early. He blows by 2 guys that time.
Guys like Jeremy's defenders to help in, and then you get him the open look.
Dame comes to it. He's got an open look, and he knocks down a triple. To start things and backing down on Clint Capella. This first quarter brought to you by First Tech Credit Union. Damian Lillard has seen the numbers. He's heard the criticism about first quarter starts. He knocks down a 3. Dame working on Aaron Holiday, who got the start tonight. He'll go right to the body, across the lane, and lay it in.
Did you see that in his game last year after you watched every single Duke game he played in?
Oh, yeah. Here's Dame this time, twirling one up and in. He had a Kongwu on his hip. Love his screen setting as well. After doing all that, he gets a hit on somebody, and he's springing his teammates.
Good pass.
Dame goes backdoor. A little flip and a right hand from the belt buckle.
40%. He ranks second amongst rookies at three-point percentage. Only Keegan Murray for the Kings at 42.3% is better. Look for a 2-for-1 here.
Dame, sidestep, triple, up and in. Damian Lillard with 30 tonight. Lillard maneuvers for the ball. Eubanks out to screen. Dame goes the other way, right to the cup to lay it up and in as he blows by Capella.
Where it's just straight line, drive, take the bump, and then just rise up over the top with that lane.
Dame comes back. Man, that was a tough shot there, Lamar.
Yeah.
Deep bag. Utah lead of 5. Dame squirts between defenders into the lane. Goes to the chest of Clarkson, laid it in. You can make another case for some contact there, but he's so darn strong he doesn't react like a normal human. You got Sexton out there with Clarkson, along with Jared Vanderbilt on the floor. Dame avoids the defender and broke some ankles along the way and lays it up and in. Clarkson into the paint. Hart makes it tough. Good stop. Blazers come away with it. Dame dancing up the floor. A burst into the lane, to the glass. Lay it up and in.
It's going to be how the Blazers operate in that part of the floor, the decisions that come from it.
Clarkson will turn the ball over as he does here. Up the floor come the Blazers. Lillard a 1 dribble adjustment over Walker Kessler and drills the 3.
But Utah will gladly accept it. They got shooters.
They sure do. I just exasperate. Here's Dame outside, and he will exasperate all the opponents all year long. Nurk trailing, hops into it, nods at Dame, gives him a screen, opens him up for another 3. Got it! Damian Lillard off that big old caboose of Nurk.
Off those by the Blazers.
Utah's 12-point lead has been cut to 2.
That's something the Blazers, they can clean up. It just takes more communication and not being reactionary, Kev, but anticipating some things. He made a living of dunking those types of plays out of the short roll as a cutter last season and in his time in college. And Damian Lillard has made a living being a three-point bomber as he takes up so much space on the floor, both in the interior and then out to 45 feet. Here he goes again.
Dame for a 50-piece. A 50-piece with a minute left in the third quarter.
Then he's sitting here next to you. I mean, that sounds like a MVP, most valuable broadcaster. That's what Michael Holden has been.
17 of 51 coming in. He's developing now in his 5th year out of Kentucky. Good pro. Dame the other way, a deep one. Got it. Damian Lillard. He's not even sweating.
No.
Who was it? Was it Grant over there?
Yeah, that was him.
Now he runs the rail. Dame pulls up for 3 and he nailed it. Damian Lillard is so comfortable. Dame will take it, works on Sexton. Immediately goes right to the rack. Reverses one up and in. Redonkulous. What a play. Keep an eye on him. Keep an eye on Little as he sets a screen up top with Eubanks, and they draw the switch, and Dame goes right and marking it, soars to the glass and lays it in.
Attack.
Some of these advanced metrics do a better job of quantifying steering guys away from the rim or being that defensive linchpin. You see Dame still taking advantage of it because of how good he is.
Kessler, he's got great talent, no doubt, but a 55%er at the line. Here's Simons, spots Dame coming clear on the in line for the step-back jump shot. Good move off the ball. Nurk gets himself to his feet and then grabs the board, sends it to Dame, up the floor, splits defenders, and finger rolls it in beautifully.
Things that they look forward to and preparing for a game like this one tonight against the Jazz.
Dame avoids a double team into the lane. The left-hand scoop up and in off the window. Here comes Dame with it, slants into the lane, the sidestep move. A 1-2 to the cup, he showed him there. 16 to shoot, Dame will receive it, working on Sexton. Looks to the baseline, step back, feathers it up and in, 52 for Lillard. His first hit of the night here in the 4th. Clark will begin things over to Lillard on the baseline. He'll fire over Beverly, who lost his footing up and in. Beverly already complaining about physical play by Lillard. That's a good sign as Lillard. Blazers looking to pile on now. Leading 65-46. Dame a 3. Yeah! Come on! Are you kidding me?
Well, the game has slowed down.
Yes, it has. And that works to the advantage of the Lakers who are getting into the paint. Here's Dame for 3. Got it. Damian Lillard. Lakers on a 12-1 run right here, working in the 3rd. Lillard into the lane, looking off defenders and laying it in as he goes right by Bryant. LeBron with 20, 8 of 16 in 19 minutes. Dame off the screen, elevated. He knocks down a 3.
A Blazer can dribble and then get it off if he needs to. No dribble.
Dame from deep. Yes, sir. Dame from way downtown. Dame distance, and he finishes the quarter. Dame has it in front of Schroeder. High screen straight away. 3 on the way. Buries it. And the Blazers have their first lead.
Have a foul to give. See if they use it. Nope.
Dame with the step back 3. Hits it. 24 in the quarter. 30 in the game.
To the middle of the floor. Had he set that screen initially on the side where he started, the middle of the floor wouldn't have been open for him to pop.
Dame straight away 3 on the way. Buries it. Dame Dollar throwing money at the rim. Thanks, Brooke, as Thibault now with the ball fake. Finds Dame up top. A deep 3 on the way. Buries it. It all started with the defense from Thibault on Davis. Dame with the drive and lays it in for 2.
He's giving them a whole lot to think about right now.
Drew getting the better of him on both ends there. Simon slings it out to Dame, the deep 3, buries it. Damian Lillard's got 19.
26.3%. It was his worst field goal percentage in the game without an early exit since he had an identical 5 of 19 versus Dallas.
Quick up to Sharp. Finds Watford. Hesitates. Great pass to Dame. Lays it in off the window for a pair.
Now, he just drew a foul as the Blazers run their horns play. And one little thing that the Blazers do, but it goes a long way when they run that play as Dame rises up again.
One of his homes. Dame takes off and drives. There is a whistle. And what's the call?
So
finds Watford. Trying to feed Dame.
Too quick.
Dame to the rim, banks it in. He's got 40. Still 10 seconds to shoot when he took that. Dame takes off, up to the rim, finger roll, banks it in.
It was just head down, go to work, get the win, go home.
Siakam triggers and misses. Grant the rebound. Blazers down 20, 3:12 to play. In the first quarter, Dame into the lane to the glass. Lay it up and in. Met by Boucher, who got a little activity on it. Siakam a 4 assist tonight. Into the lane. High angle. Up and in. Damian Lillard making it look easy again. He's got 9 tonight. Dame spots a seam, and he comes, protects the ball with the body and laid it in.
Breakdown from Achua.
Remnants of the championship and key remnants, Van Vliet, Siakam, Boucher, into the lane is Damian Lillard to lay it up and in. A little pump fake, and everybody froze.
I mean, truly a championship level PG. It wasn't like he was just riding the coattails of Kawhi Leonard, and he had some big moments in that playoff run.
Dame in transition, and 3 is up and in. Damian Lillard. Blazers responded with 27% shooting. Lillard from 3 out of the corner, hit the side of the glass, grabbed his own miss, powers to the rack to lay it up and in. Dame rocker steps, puts it on the deck, threads his way through, and dunks. Then it makes a bank. Dame avoids him into the lane. Beautiful plays. He goes right in Barnes, shielding the ball with the body. Portland the other way with 8:49 remaining. Dame along the edge. Van Vliet up on him. Watford to screen. Dame elevating for 3. Lined it up beautifully. Nothing but net. Very accessible all the time. The fans had a great time taking pictures with various individuals. Here's Dame out way outside.
It was a fun evening, really fun evening. Fans were really engaging. The guys always just really open with them. Yeah, he's looking at this situation now how Nasir Little was looking at the Sacramento Kings game. Okay, so what? The best shot creators on our roster is out. I'm going to get something done. Without their 2 best shot creators from the perimeter.
Dame steps back and buries a 3 over Jabari Smith. Cam Reddish to bring it in bounds. Dame streaks into the lane, going with a right-hand scoop up under Şengün.
With experience, and you learn, like, no, things are very different when he's out there.
Dame streaks to the cup and scores on the scoop. Şengün on the attack. Missed that one. Right at the rim. Reddish the other way. Dame, a deep one. Buried it. Damian Lillard from long range, way out in the deep water.
Now he's got to finish the job, though.
Reddish to Watford. Lillard sets his feet, leans back a 3. Got it, Damian Lillard. 7 threes on the night and 10 attempts. He has 36. He's listed at 226. He's every bit of that. Dame off the screen, leans into a triple. Got it.
See, like that. That's what I'm talking about. If they keep giving him those kind of gaps, then yes, I see 50.
Trying to power up on a tip jam was Martin Jr. Couldn't quite secure it. Blazers the other way on the reverberation. It's Dame into the lane. Spinning on a reverse up and in. Tucked it in beautifully. He's got 27 tonight. Recovered by a little. Eason will give Dame to Christopher, and Christopher on his heels as Dame sees that and goes to work. Garfield High School in Seattle. Dame double team, spins between defenders into the lane. He motors right to the rack and laid it up and in. And this is what he has been doing particularly well, getting to the line. Grant with it, out on top to Little. Over it comes to Dame. Elevates for 3. That's a deep one, and he reeled it in. Oh, man. Tari Eason. Lillard going to work. Has yet to score in the quarter. Drives into the lane. Going lefty over the traffic and laid it in beautifully. The young man, he says, you know, there aren't a lot of pros because they're too prideful to go to a technique like that. Dame into the lane. Beautiful play to get separation and lay it in. 1:42 left, third quarter. Dame on the giddy up. Leans back, goes lefty. Crafty move. Wouldn't fall. Eubanks back taps. Simons across midcourt. San Antonio leading by 5. Dame with it. 2:49 left, second quarter. Reverses course into the lane. He'll go up and scores. He goes right into the body of Collins and backed him off. Rebound reeled in by GP2. Let's see what he's got on his mind. He'll drop it to Dame. He'll step back. Launch and score a 3-point shot. Damian Lillard. He goes to work on the Eubanks screen. Gets to the body of Langford. Darts by McDermott and lays it in with the left hand. Dame operating, circling, and surveying, and draws Stanley Johnson. He'll pump the three up and over. Oh! Damian Lillard with a long rainbow arc. Blazers trying to get a little separation here before the fourth quarter, and Lillard's on top for a three, and he sends in a bolt. And Greg Popovich has seen this act before. He calls time. Into the lane to the cup. Swoops in and packs him with the right hand. And they are 2.5 back of being one of the top 6 seeds. So he just needs to get a little consistent. 34 paint points for San Antonio. Dame off the screen from Nurkic. Langford with him. Close out. The Dame creates space by launching himself backwards. Lillard team up on him to get it back. Dame behind the screen for three. Got it. Damian Lillard getting a screen from Nurkic. 18 points. Just about his season average. Dame. Step back three. Boy, that thing has looked so sweet tonight. He moves now by Jason Terry.
Look at him. See how far off he is on him? He's guarding Trendon right now.
First lead of the game for the Thunder. Dame with the three-pointer, and he hits it. 20 in the first for Lillard. Still a pretty big game.
That's a huge game.
Especially when it's Carolina Duke. Dame on the drive, the reverse, and banked it in. Damian Lillard getting it done all over tonight. He's got 17.
A thin window and no margin for error. And I feel like he was trying to be as honest as possible and transparent. And as you know, Travis, when you're in a position as Dame is just dancing out here with the ball.
That has dissipated here in the first quarter. Thank you for being with us. Long Lillard three. He's got himself another one. So Damian Lillard. Dame will push into the front court. Hesitation. Steps back. Three on the way. Got it. Damian Lillard from downtown. His first field goal of the night. But the Blazers have been two for the last month. Dame on the drive. Takes off. Left hand. Yes! 31 for Dame.
You can get that ball behind the lines, whether it's a pass or the ball just bouncing out there itself. It's a good thing.
Dame three-pointer is good. He's got 29. And now Reddish back the other way for the Blazers. And when the Pistons were in town, as Dame launches a deep three and knocks it down from the hash mark. 122-116 Thunder. Dame bounces off to the defender, drives and kicks to Sharp. What back to Dame for three on the way. Wow. Buries it.
Because the officials aren't supposed to call what it looks like. They're supposed to call what it is. And it looked like that to me, but I'm not totally sure. Oh,
Dame splits, drives, banks it in.
Oh, my goodness.
33 for Dame doing Dame things.
Yeah, it's time to act up a little bit now.
Gladly concede threes to Draymond Green. He shoots 33%. And a positive of threes attempted, just 2 a game. Dame angles into the lane to the glass, laid it up and in, and Dame's going to head to the line.
He will slash, he will play out of the roll, and it leads to dunks a lot of times. He hasn't been able to get to that just yet.
Dame slides into the air and laid it up and in. The Warriors are 4 of 5 at the stride. Dame hesitation, gets into the air and scores. And Jermichael Green looked like he was just trying to avoid getting into the vicinity of Dame. Dame going right at him.
In his game at that time. And with what happened between right now and last year's trade deadline, losing a pillar like C.J. McCollum and others.
Dame works Kuminga to the baseline. Boy, what a power move that was.
Yes.
Wow. Dame now bearing down on Clay. The step back. Yes, sir. Damian Lillard cranking in a triple. Dame attacks. Inside on Green. Regathers and lays it up and in.
That's a great job of staying with it.
4 Warriors in double figures led by the 31 of Looney. Dame into the lane to the glass. Laid it up and in.
He could shoot that.
3 seconds left in the quarter. Dame steps through, deep three on the way, banks it in! Damian Lillard from the logo! Dame dances around in front of Optia, now steps back, three on the way, buries it.
11 in the corner for Damian Lillard.
But then he will eventually bring it back around, and it does make sense by the time we get to the end of the ride. But I think we let Brooke and Michael tell the answer.
Spins back the other way for cutting Abdi and lost it. This time Eubanks saves it to Dame. Bounces off of Kispert, runs it up, banks it in! Ties the game, and Dame will have an opportunity to give the Blazers the lead. And now finds Simons between the circles. Crosses, drives, kicks. Reddish three-pointer. No good. Blazers struggling from distance early, but another offensive rebound. Dame from way downtown. Got it! Simons penetrates and kicks to Thibault on the corner. Around and out. Rebound Nas. Another offensive board. Dame for three. Yes! 63-54. Wizards in front. Dame to the baseline. Fades away and puts it in. Dame's got that look in his eye. He's got 23. Dame gives it up to Simons. Now Dame gets the screen. Tries to turn the corner. Left hand, yes. 21 for Dame. Dame the other way, crosses and drives, steps through, reverse, puts it in! 37 for Damian Lillard. Eubanks loses a handle on it, but gets it back, gives it to Thibault. Bounce pass for a cutting Dame to the rim, and he banks it in. What a pass from Matisse Thibault.
Great look. When you have the ball in your hands, clock is winding down, and something's got to go up. And he's a capable shooter regardless.
Dame doing everything right there, turning around from the baseline. Nunn gets a screen. Bounce pass to Gafford, knocked away by Thibault. It's picked up by Dame. In the front court, Dame drives to the rim. Left hand, puts it in. Quick timeout from Wes Unseld. Dame steps back, straightaway three. Got it. 27 for Dame.
Live body is Eubanks. He's not really great offensively. He's kind of limited, but he gets up off the floor quickly and he plays big.
Gets the ball to that guy. Lillard up and in. Tyrese so good on the road trip, averaging 26 points on 58% from the floor the last 6 games played. Lillard making it look easy. Maxey, baseline. Able to rebound.
Nice move. Just couldn't finish. I'll live with attempts like that.
Lillard pulls up and hits.
Williamson and R.J. Barrett. So I see how people thought I was crazy.
Lillard up and in. As you mentioned, as he's just stayed down here on the offensive end for Portland.
They just let him yell. I've seen guys get technicals for a lot less than that.
Lillard, too easy. It's been 4.5 minutes since the Blazers hit a field goal. Lillard, tough step back three. And that field goal drought is over.
Lillard, that crossover move, takes it to the basket and gets 2.
Man, that was sweet. Yeah. See how high they pick up Damian Lillard?
Puts it on the floor, able to draw the contact, banks it home.
Beautiful basketball.
Just went by Isaiah Thomas, 9th on the Celtics all-time list. That would be the long and the short of it, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Boston's hometown sportsbook will be live right here in Massachusetts. So download the app and use the code BANNERS when you sign up.
Here we go.
Not bad shots, but 2 questionable shots. Let's see what the Celtics do next possession.
Lillard to do.
See, Damian Lillard, you said they're 0 for 7. Damian Lillard goes to the cup. Let's see what the Celtics do on this possession.
He's got a dozen. All 5 of the Celtics starters in double figures.
Man.
He's gonna, there's like water going downhill.
Yeah.
Sure, we can come back and live there if you want.
I'm with you, Mike. I'm with you.
Seriously.
Yeah.
To the basket for 2, speaking of that one.
Back.
They try to get more shots than you do.
Lillard lays it in. So explosive.
Out of his hands, but the second best defense defending him without fouling. And Bob, I want to ask you this question too, because Jalen Johnson told me a lot of these practices, well, a lot is in the last 2 games.
Sideline guiding his ball club. They're kicking off a 6-game road trip here tonight. Lillard with a deep 3. He comes with that defensive rep earned in Philadelphia. Dame down the lane.
He is a scorer as good as you've ever seen.
The ball in Dame's hands against Murray. Oh, put it in.
He is a lethal scorer.
You know, positive vibes that's going on in the huddle right now. It really, really is awesome. Guys talking to each other. You love to see it.
On the drive, Lillard back in, scores again. He's got 14. Dame.
Oh, man, what a shot.
Just letting everybody know he's still around. 72-57 Hawks. Lillard, nice move. 118-98.
Good spin back to the middle.
Lillard.
And if they don't call the offensive foul in the play before.
Thibault misses. Long board in Dame's hands. Lillard.
Activity, his ability on the defensive end to take up space. He's just had a really good pep in his step last few games.
Dame, so confident. What an athlete.
It was a hard shot for Taylor. He kind of got swiped as he was gathering to get into his power move and still made it.
Oh, that little give and go. Beautiful move there.
Lillard to the big man back to Lillard. Right now sitting on 13, the Jazz up by 4. That's what he does. Lillard drives inside, draws fouls.
Yeah, he must have his brakes checked as he stopped on a dime, losing the defense, creating that space for that mid-range shot.
Lillard, I thought maybe traveled, but THT with a quick 6 points delivered here in the third quarter. Back comes Lillard. Watch out. Damian strolls into front court. Will Lillard get a sleep tee? Plain and simple. He looks like a slow runner. Abaji just 2 of 7 tonight after that career night against Sacramento. There you go. Put a lid. Markkanen puts a body up on Lillard, runs by him, lays it up and in.
Sandwiching Jalen Suggs, able to get that one over his shoulder to Paolo.
That's Lillard on the gallop to the basket for another 2 points. Our score just getting started. Good start for the Magic and the Blazers. Lillard stepping through the middle. Easy 2 for Dame Lillard.
How about Bol? He's so tall that he can see over every player and know that Franz was standing by himself under there.
Damian Lillard gets 2 back quickly. Watford sets the screen. Lillard fires over Suggs. Got it again. He's made 4 threes in the quarter. Damian Lillard just crossed the midcourt line in 8 seconds. Thibault, Lillard, wide open 3. Got it.
And Markelle got his bell rung on a screen.
Good job by Thibault again to keep that ball alive. Lillard will attack and lay it up and in with the left. A big third quarter for Thibault. Eubanks on the give to Lillard. That's one go for 3. And the foul. Lillard again. Left-handed floater good over Banchero. He goes underneath Cam. The shot blocked by Grant. Good weak side now.
That's great time and good health. Grant, a good shot blocker, as he has been through most of his career.
3 again. This one's good.
Just not getting any second chance opportunities.
Foul on the Magic and a 3-point chance for Lillard.
Gives it up to Damian Lillard, who's as tall as he needs to be at 6'2", fires and fills it up.
He didn't go anywhere. What he did was he picked up an assist. He does get about 7 of those a game, so you always have to be on alert. He can hurt you in so many ways.
Here he goes down the lane, reverse glasser, good for Damian Lillard. He's that dribble, gets a screen from Eubanks. Gives it up to Thibault, back to Dame. He fires, he fills it. An all-time great Piston. His star player, Damian Lillard, fires again and fills it. These guys are on a back-to-back. Damian Lillard looking for a screen from Eubanks.
He gets to the elbow, fires from there and fills it. Wow. A 2 for Lillard makes it 7-0 Portland.
Both teams going deep on the shot clock and then becoming predictable because with the under 5, you have to pretty much take what's there.
Damian Lillard for 3 and it's through.
He takes whatever he wants these days.
Something he can really get up. Damian Lillard behind Eubanks, fires, fills it. Shot it like he knew it was going down. 7 minutes to play in the first half. Eubanks screens for Damian Lillard. Damian to the basket, scores it. Nice touch. Damian Lillard has it topside. Drives it right into Jaden Ivey, and Wiseman gets to the rim, lays it up, lays it in. Against Corey Joseph. Screen from Watford. Lillard gets it back. A long 3 is through.
I want to point it out, you don't have a great Blazer defensive team. Lillard, my goodness. Yeah. Watford got caught up in the air. Lillard came to bail him out and flipped it in and drew the foul.
Damian Lillard is so smart when it comes to... He got to roll for a split second. It might have threw off the timing. There's Lillard with the burst all the way to the rim. So he's athletic when he gets all the way down there.
And he wears the O to honor Oakland. It ain't a 0. Sidestep 3. Oh,
man. You better get a little more aggressive with that double team. 2 defenders are there, but there's too much space.
You do not want to know the names, Rodney Mott, Jason Goebel, and Musa Dagger. You'd like them just to call the game, and we never mention officiating as Lillard hits the first bucket because the game in Portland...
Jeremy Grant being on the strong side block just made Jordan Poole go away from that.
Lillard mid-range. He's got 17. You got to crest the hill, right? You're constantly going up and they keep you at bay. Lillard right to the rim.
Well, that's why they're trying to keep it away from him. Eubanks had nothing for him.
Lillard with the big step to the rim.
The spin back towards the baseline, drop stepped him.
Speaking of kind of that in and out move, Dame Lillard right to the rim.
In which Dame was teaching the youngsters. And by the way, before this gets circulating on the morning talk shows, he was not recruiting Mikal Bridges. He will go to the free throw line right here, though, with the and 1.
And holding the Blazers to 17 in the second really put the screws down. Lillard, sidestep on the wing for 3, guides it up and in over Marcus Smart. Brilliant shot. Dame off a screen, mid-range. Damian Lillard, 10 points tonight. The assist to Watford, that's his 3rd. Brooke Olzendam, right? And I love going to the store for that very reason, because the music they play in the produce. Here's Dame into the lane to the guy. Laid it in, a finger roll by Dalla. Here's Tatum, he triggers and misses. The rebound to the Blazers. Dame off the screen, a 3, got it. Damian Lillard, Lamar nails his 2nd of the night.
Technically what that was, Dame went up there, broke up the first shot attempt, but it's an offensive rebound for Boston.
Lillard into the lane, beautiful scoop right to left to lay it in lefty up over Horford. Bothered as he went to the rim by Nurk and Simons. Dame the other way. Head on a swivel, fires a 3, got it. Damian Lillard, straight up.
Wait. Are you talking about in Boston or here?
No, here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't remember the one here. Actually, from the Blazer bench.
Dame into the lane, sends in a running right-hander. Smart didn't have a chance. Lillard, after he got by Smart, it was downhill from there, baby.
Yeah. He's probably going to reel off 10 straight. There's certain things that just work well for guys.
Lillard, oops. And knocks it down before Brown and Smart could elevate. 18-point Celtic lead.
You got to start making a deal with the guys and tell them, hey, what? I'll select you for the wing stop player in exchange for 2 wings.
It's out of my hands. Dame leans back.
It's just going to have to be reversed from the last time these 2 teams met in this place, where the Blazers had an 18-point lead at one point in time, and the Clippers came back. And that was without him playing in that game. So now he's a part of the equation now.
Kirk over the last 5 games just has not been scoring the ball at all. Averaging 6 points in that period of time. Lillard off the screen. Drills a 3. Clippers take the lead at 2. Dame goes to work. Dame 1 of 4 shooting from the field. Trying to get himself going with a lay-in. That's a good way to start it. Matisse Thybulle to Watford to Nurkic. Good movement, but the Blazers still on the perimeter with it.
Yeah, the Clippers can switch. Now they got Kawhi on Dame.
Dame into the lane. Oh, he eludes him to lay it up and in. Zubac's looking at Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi saying, where's my help? Dame in the front court. Pumps a 3 on an exchange of passes. Down it goes. Leading here 52-49. Knicks on a 16-5 run. Watford over to screen hard. Just enough room for Dame to pop and score from 3.
A right-handed basketball player, you typically jump off the left. He just attacked Trendon Watford, his former teammate, who has seen that tons of times in practices, games, and he still scored off of.
A good time, smile on their face, and we did. We told some very good stories, and afterwards that was phenomenal, catching up with old friends, kind of reliving the old days. Lillard outside, knocks down the triple. 8 seconds to shoot. James spins away from the double team, gets into the body of McBride and scores.
Here in the open floor to tie the game.
Quickly with 16 points. Leads the Knicks in scoring. Dame comes back and counters to knock down this 3 at 71-68.
Yeah.
I know you're a defensive mind, but
you know what Tibbs wants as Dame gets the rebound and knocks down the shot.
Dame with a rebound. Oh my goodness. Shiver and shake. And the bake and the finish. It's the first real clean look that Randall has got. Finished strong with 2 hands, and it ties the game at 55. Blazers led by as many as 16 in the first half. Dame outside, keeps him at bay with a 3. 58% from 3 coming over from the Knicks. 14 games. They are now 10-3 since he came over. Lillard steps back, and he drills a 3 from outside.
Think of his coaches, Kevin. Bobby Huggins.
Yeah.
And then Tibbs.
Good point. Here's Lillard outside. Knocks down a 3. Working to his right.
This is their last home game before they head east as Lillard knifes into the lane for the lay-in.
But you also get a brand new respect and appreciation because you see the other side.
Yeah.
You get to experience that.
Well, how about this? They're matched up on one another right now, and Lillard, no mercy. Into the lane.
I'm going right back to it with Dame Dollar finding a rhythm.
Lillard swooping in. And a foul. He's got 16. 16 points in 17 minutes here in the first half for B.I. Lillard splits the double and hits. Trendon Watford's been active here in the first half. Lillard, untouched, lays it up and in. Again, splitting defenders, counted and a foul.
Which one of these teams are going to put together a string of stops to create some separation?
Lillard through traffic to the rim. And with injuries up and down the roster, opportunities knocking for some other Pelicans. Lillard into the lane, somehow got it up and in. Jones weaving his way inside. Another block, that's number 8 tonight for Portland. Grant got that one. Lillard, transition 3.
Happened last night against the Warriors. At some point, you're going to see a box and one. You're going to see double teams, triple teams, traps against Dame Lillard. They're going to have to figure out how they're going to play when teams sell out against Dame.
CJ with 7 points already in the quarter. Lillard on the drive, got it. Lillard, again, they try and run 2 defenders at him, and Damian splits them.